Have you ever thought that a country could be a huge natural water park? Switzerland has more than 1,500 lakes, one for every 6.5 square kilometers. It's like being able to take a refreshing dip wherever you are. This nation also has the highest density of museums in Europe, over 1,000 museums in a country of only 8.5 million inhabitants. Switzerland, a country where nature reveals itself in all its splendor, creating a mosaic of landscapes that defy imagination. From ancient glaciers to intact medieval towns, from alpine pastures to cutting-edge metropolises, this journey will take us through a nation that has harmoniously blended tradition and innovation. To stand high above Europe's largest waterfall, feeling the roar and vibration of the water over one's entire body, this can be experienced at the Rhine Falls near Schaffhausen. Due to tectonic shifts in the Ice Age, the Rhine River was forced into a new riverbed over 15,000 years ago. The Rhine Falls came into being at the transition point where hard chalk turned into soft gravel. The Rhine Falls have a drop of around 23 meters, but are 150 meters wide, making this a very large and impressive sight. In the middle of it all stands a mighty rock that has withstood the elements for 1,000 years. Virtually in the middle of the waterfall, visitors stand on platforms that jut out and partially hover over the Rhine. This power has for over a century been eyed by engineers looking to harness it for electricity generation, but thankfully, none of the schemes have been approved by the Swiss. The water plunges with immense force, creating a cloud of mist that rises constantly from the base of the falls. The roar of the falls resonates through the air, vibrating against the cliffs and echoing across the valley. From certain angles, the falls appear layered as water tumbles over multiple ledges before hitting the river below. Spiez Castle is surrounded by vineyards in what is said to be the prettiest bay in Europe. From atop the castle tower, you can savor superb views of Lake Thun and the peaks of the Bernese Oberland. Whether celebrating a knighthood or visiting an art exhibition, Spiez Castle is a cultural asset of national importance. Spiez Castle, located in the municipality of Spiez, in the Swiss canton of Bern, is a Swiss heritage site of national significance. According to Elogius Kieberger, the author of the Strätlinger Chronicle, in 933, the King of Burgundy, Rudolf II, built the castle. Portions of the current castle curtain walls and main tower were built during the 12th century, and by the 13th century, the town of Spiez existed outside the castle walls. The lower walls are about 9.8 feet thick, though they become thinner higher up. The tower increased in height several times over the following centuries, before the final construction phase in 1600. In this final phase, the tower was raised and crowned with hipped roof that brought its total height to 128 feet. The main tower dominates the complex, its hipped roof and height giving it a commanding presence over the surrounding landscape. Rising gracefully from a deep Alpine valley, a remarkable railway bridge arcs across the Landwasser River, blending engineering mastery with natural beauty. Its curved structure follows the contours of the terrain, creating a sense of harmony between stone and landscape. As trains pass over it, the bridge becomes a living part of the scenery, connecting human ingenuity with the timeless rhythm of the mountains. The Landwasser Viaduct is a stunning railway bridge in Switzerland that spans the Landwasser River between Schmitten and Filisur. Built in 1902, this curved limestone viaduct is a signature structure of the Albular Railway and stands at 65 meters high and 136 meters long. Its unique design and seamless integration into the natural landscape make it a must-see. This iconic landmark is part of the UNESCO World Heritage-listed Rhaetian Railway. During 2009, the Landwasser Viaduct underwent renovation work for the first time since its original construction. The Landwasser Viaduct, composed of dark limestone, forms part of the Albular Railway section between Tiefencastel and Filisur. In winter, the Landwasser Viaduct is cloaked in snow, its dark limestone arches contrasting sharply against the white landscape. while frost clings to the surrounding cliffs. Its surface gleams with a silvery calm, reflecting the vast skies and rugged ridgelines that surround it. Fed by mountain streams and glaciers, the lake holds both natural purity and human purpose within its still depths. Engstlensee is a natural lake used as a reservoir in the municipality of Interlaken, Bernese Oberland, Switzerland. It is located near Joch Pass at an elevation of 1,850 meters. The reservoir has a volume of 10.7 million cubic meters, whereof 2 million cubic meters are used for electricity production. The lake lies encircled by gentle slopes and alpine meadows, where the scent of grass and stone mingles in the cool mountain air. Switzerland is renowned for its breathtaking landscapes, and nestled in the heart of the Swiss Alps lies a true gem, Interlaken. With a name that literally means between lakes, Interlaken is a picturesque town located in the canton of Bern. This idyllic Swiss municipality is situated at the confluence of Lake Thun and Lake Brienz, making it a perfect destination for travelers seeking natural beauty. Interlaken's transformation into an internationally renowned resort town began around the turn of the 19th century, thanks in part to the breathtaking landscapes captured by Swiss landscape artists like Franz Niklaus König. Until 1891, Interlaken was known as Armmühle. Interlaken is the central town of a small agglomeration with the same name of 23,300 inhabitants. The town spreads gracefully across a gently sloping valley, where streets and buildings follow the natural contours of the land. Its architecture blends traditional Swiss charm with subtle modern touches, creating a harmonious and inviting atmosphere. The surrounding hills rise in soft undulations, framing the town with a sense of enclosure and serenity. Parks and gardens weave greenery throughout the streets, softening the built environment and enhancing the sense of calm. Perched high on a forested ridge, a striking structure rises where stone and timber meet the sky, offering both shelter and sweeping views. Its castle-like form blends naturally with the rugged landscape, drawing the eye with turrets, steep roofs, and terraces that invite lingering. Here, architecture and alpine scenery come together, creating a vantage point where the harmony of design and nature is on full display. The Harderkulm is a funicular station at 4,337 feet in the Berner Oberland region of Switzerland, overlooking the towns of Interlaken and Unterseen. It is located at the western end of the Harder, which in itself is the most western forested ridge of the about 19 miles long, prominent mountain range dominating the north shore of the Lake of Brienz. The viewpoint belongs to the municipality of Unterseen in the canton of Bern, with the slopes shared between the municipalities of Unterseen and Interlaken. Harderkulm is occupied by the castle-like Berg restaurant Harderkulm and adjoining observation platform. Its steeply pitched roof rises prominently, complementing the vertical lines of the turrets and lending a sense of height and presence. If you've truly enjoyed discovering Harderkulm with us, please, I sincerely ask you to subscribe. Your support means the world and keeps these journeys coming. Rising gracefully at the edge of a glistening lake and framed by rolling, forested hills, a city unfolds, where history and modernity intertwine. Between rivers that thread through the urban landscape, Zurich emerges as a place where natural beauty and cultural richness meet in seamless harmony. Nestled in an alpine setting at the northwestern end of Lake Zurich, Zurich is not just Switzerland's largest city, but also the capital of the canton of Zurich. This vibrant metropolis, known for its financial prowess, cultural richness, and industrial strength, is a testament to Switzerland's blend of natural beauty and urban innovation. With its stunning location between two forested chains of hills and the confluence of two rivers, the Limmat and Seal, Zurich is an enchanting cityscape spread over 34 square miles. Evidence of early sparse settlements in the area dates back more than 6,400 years, indicating human presence prior to the establishment of the town. Permanently settled for over 2,000 years, Zurich was eventually founded by the Romans, who called it Turicum. The official language of Zurich is German, but the main spoken language is Zurich German, the local variant of the Alemannic Swiss German dialect. Its streets and squares pulse with energy, reflecting centuries of human presence while embracing the rhythm of contemporary life. At night, Zurich glows like a tapestry of lights, reflected on the calm waters of the lake and rivers. If one looks toward the gentle hills above the valley of the Thiel, a proud silhouette of stone emerges against the sky. Rising from the landscape with quiet authority, the castle stands as a well-preserved witness to the medieval art of fortification. Its form speaks of balance and order, where strength and symmetry were crafted not only for defense, but also for enduring beauty. Located on the hills elevated dominating the large valley of the Thiel, the Château de Champvent is among the Vaux fortresses which have most purely preserved their medieval character. The current construction includes more, it is true, than the entrenched castle erected towards the year 1250. The entrenched castle includes a rectangular enclosure flanked by round towers, one of them being converted into a dungeon. In general, this is the pattern of castles built on a plain, where the flat ground facilitated the picketing of a regular plan. The building is an example of the Savoyard Square type of castle design. Such a structure uses 4 round towers, one of which is the castle keep, and 4 high walls to form a rectangle that encloses an inner courtyard. The masonry bears subtle variations in color and texture, revealing the careful layering of centuries-old craftsmanship. "11 billion tons of ice. This is the Aletsch Glacier. You'll get the best view of the UNESCO Natural World Heritage Site from the Jungfraujoch and the Aletsch Arena. The majestic landscape of ice, rock and snow, the glacial lakes and the Aletsch forests will inspire you. In the southwest of Switzerland, the Aletsch Glacier stretches from the Bernese Oberland into Valais. This is the largest glacier in the Alps and is part of the Swiss Alps Jungfrau Aletsch UNESCO World Heritage Site. It has a length of about 14 miles and covers about 31.5 square miles in the eastern Bernese Alps in the Swiss canton of Valais. The Aletsch Glacier is composed of 4 smaller glaciers converging at Concordia Platz, where its thickness was measured to reach a maximum of 2,969 feet. The Aletsch Glacier is, like most glaciers in the world today, a retreating glacier. As of 2016, since 1980, it lost 0.81 miles of its length and lost also more than 980 feet of its thickness. The whole area, including other glaciers, is part of the Jungfrau-Aletsch Protected Area, which was declared a UNESCO World Heritage Site in 2001. Layers of blue and white reveal centuries of snowfall, pressed together into a gleaming body that moves slowly but relentlessly through the mountains. Enjoy the majestic natural spectacle and watch how the water from the Giessbach stream plunges down a total of 14 steps into the turquoise waters of Lake Brienz. The Giessbach Brook has its source in the high valleys and basins of the Faulhorn-Serges Valley and feeds the world-famous Giessbach Falls, which tumble into Lake Brienz near the landing stage. Since the 19th century, there has been a footpath that leads to and under the waterfall. Since that time, the 14 steps of the Giessbach Falls have been named after Bernese heroes. Nestled in a peaceful forest setting, these waterfalls offer breathtaking views and a glimpse into Switzerland's grand hotel history. The water cascades in a graceful sequence, each tier forming a curtain of white foam that glimmers against the surrounding greenery. The sound of rushing water echoes through the valley, a rhythmic roar softened by the rustle of leaves and the calls of distant birds. With a population barely exceeding 1,000, Brusio can be safely described as a tiny village that would probably go unnoticed, weren't it, for the Bernina Railway. The Bernina Railway is a track of the Rhaetian Railway that connects Tirano, Italy, to St. Moritz, Switzerland. The part of the Bernina Railway that goes through Brusio has a unique feature, the spiral viaduct. It consists of a 360-degree spiral that enables the train to gain 32 feet in elevation. Over 360 feet, the train is presented with an impressive 7% incline. However, the viaduct is not a feat of engineering only, but an object of beauty. 9 elegant arches with a span of 10 meters made using local stones blend in seamlessly with the surroundings. The spiral railway viaduct was built in 1908, which is listed as a UNESCO World Heritage Site. The iconic structure, crafted of stone, sourced from the local area, carries both local freight and passenger trains, satisfying modern travel needs and always providing a stunning view. At night, the viaduct lies in near silence, its graceful arches faintly outlined by the soft glow of passing train lights. The stone structure reflects the shimmer of moonlight, revealing gentle curves that blend with the dark contours of the surrounding hills. Lauterbrunnen, Switzerland, is a picturesque village that epitomizes the breathtaking beauty of Switzerland. The municipality comprises the other villages of Wengen, Mürren, Gimmelwald, Stechelberg, and Isenfluh, as well as several other hamlets. The population of the village of Lauterbrunnen is less than that of Wengen, but larger than that of the others. The municipality comprises the Lauterbrunnen Valley, located at the foot of the Bernese Alps. Similarly to Grindelwald, Lauterbrunnen has become a major tourist destination. The village is situated in the striking Lauterbrunnen Valley, which features a unique U-shaped topography carved by glacial activity during the last ice age. One of the defining features of Lauterbrunnen Swiss Alps is its stunning waterfalls. The valley is home to 72 waterfalls, each cascading down the cliffs and contributing to the area's enchanting atmosphere. Verdant meadows stretch gently between the cliffs, dotted with quaint houses that seem to grow naturally from the earth. Renowned for its stunning landscapes, dramatic cliffs, and enchanting waterfalls, Lauterbrunnen has become a prime destination for tourists seeking both adventure and tranquility. When the morning light warms the green slopes of the valley, the landscape awakens in a soft, golden glow. The air is crisp and fragrant, with the scent of alpine grass and blooming flowers, carrying a sense of calm and freshness. In this tranquil setting, a village nestles quietly, blending harmoniously with the surrounding forests and gentle hills. Grindelwald can be found in the German-speaking part of Switzerland, in the Jungfrau region of the Bernese Oberland. Grindelwald village is 3,392 feet above sea level. Mentioned for the first time in 1146, it has become an important tourist destination of both Switzerland and the Alps since the golden age of alpinism in the 19th century. It is overlooked by a section of the Bernese Alps from the Wetterhorn to the Eiger, which creates a natural barrier. This place has been a popular spot for people visiting the Alps since the 1800s, when mountaineering took off in the area. Since then, Grindelwald has remained a much-loved spot in the Bernese Alps. In winter, the village rests under a soft blanket of frost, its rooftops and streets dusted in pale white, creating a serene and quiet atmosphere. Nowhere does the union of raw mountain power and tranquil beauty appear more vividly than in the secluded basin where turquoise waters rest beneath towering cliffs. Here, the air carries the chill of glaciers and the scent of stone, while light dances across the surface like molten glass. Encircled by peaks that rise in solemn majesty, this hidden expanse of water, Limmernsee, embodies both the artistry of nature and the precision of human creation. Limmernsee, or Limmernsee, is a stunning reservoir in the canton of Glarus, located between the peaks of Muttenschopf, Selbsanft, and Kistenstöckli. No wonder the spot became famous thanks to the social media. Photos and videos of people standing at the Muttenschopf viewpoint and looking down onto Limmernsee. The Limmern Dam was completed in 1963 and is the largest reservoir used by the Linth-Limmern power stations. The Limmernsee is a reservoir in the canton of Glarus, nestled in an impressive mountain landscape. The lake is fed by glacial meltwater and small mountain streams. The cliffs that surround it descend in sweeping walls of stone, their pale tones contrasting beautifully with the deep, cool blue below. And as mist drifts down from the ridges, the lake takes on a dreamlike veil, a silent reminder of beauty forged by both nature and purpose. The Jungfraujoch is a saddle connecting two major 4,000ers of the Bernese Alps, the Jungfrau and the Mönch. It lies at an elevation of 11,362 feet above sea level and is directly overlooked by the rocky prominence of the Sphinx. The Jungfraujoch is a glacier saddle on the upper snows of the Aletsch Glacier and part of the Jungfrau-Aletsch area. The Jungfraujoch is located in the center of the UNESCO World Heritage Site, Swiss Alps Jungfrau Aletsch. The Jungfraujoch stands as a towering symbol of Switzerland's natural beauty and grandeur. The Jungfrau's imposing presence and challenging terrain made it a formidable obstacle for early explorers and climbers. The terrain rises in bold sweeps of rock and ice, each contour carved by time into a sculpture of pure endurance. The Sphinx Observatory, one of the highest astronomical observatories in the world, provides an additional viewing platform at a height of 11,719 feet, the second highest in Switzerland. The observatory houses one of the Global Atmosphere Watch's atmospheric research stations. Its glass domes and steel structures seem to hover between Earth and sky, a meeting point of science and the sublime. In uber-gorgeous Switzerland, Grindelwald takes things to the next level. Here, colossal, near 4,000-meter high peaks send your gaze soaring, and your spirits too. First is a mountain location and minor summit on the slopes of the Schwarzhorn in the Bernese Oberland. It is also the destination of the classic hike, Schieniger Plattfaulhorn-First. Grindelwald-First, a popular destination in the Swiss Alps, carries a story hidden in its very name. In Swiss German, First means ridge or summit, symbolizing the high-altitude location of this area perched above Grindelwald village. It is the first ridge you encounter as you rise from the valley, offering panoramic views that are unmatched, making it a natural landmark for locals and visitors alike. The ridge stretches boldly into the sky, where jagged lines of rock meet vast expanses of air and light. The landscape here carries a rare balance of strength and serenity, where every curve of the ridge seems shaped by time and silence alike. Grindelwald-First remains one of the most popular outdoor destinations in the Jungfrau region, offering panoramic views, thrilling activities, and memorable trails. Tucked away in southern Switzerland's Italian-speaking Ticino region, Lugano is a lakeside city of Mediterranean flair and awe-inspiring Alpine beauty. The location's spectacular blend of Italian culture and Swiss precision is evident in its cuisine and architecture, whilst Lugano's relaxed yet sophisticated atmosphere makes it an idyllic oasis for a serene retreat. The biggest city in the Ticino area, Lugano enjoys a tranquil location at the foothills of the Alps, with the towering peaks of Monte Bre and Monte San Salvatore framing the glistening banks of the city's glacial lake. A place that captivates with its stunning views and visual delights to take your breath away, Lugano is bursting with a plethora of seasonal. The scenically enticing Lake Lugano, situated between the southern tip of Switzerland and the Italian border, is the perfect location for taking in the jaw-dropping panoramic landscape. Lake Lugano's waters shimmer with a deep glassy blue, reflecting the surrounding mountains and sky like a flawless mirror. Thanks to the southern exposure, the weather in this month is a surprisingly mild 17 degrees Celsius, although it will be cool in the evenings. The perfect destination for a Swiss road trip, Lugano is breathtakingly beautiful during any season, but during fall, the soft sunlight illuminates the alleys and piazzas of this pretty town at the foot of Monte Bre. The Mediterranean lifestyle on Lake Lugano, in combination with the surrounding mountains, make Lugano a popular excursion and holiday destination. Crisp autumn air settles over a city where every street seems to balance elegance with purpose. Here, grand architecture, international spirit, and natural beauty weave together to create a setting both graceful and inspiring. While we probably don't need to sell you on the beauty of Switzerland, Geneva is a particularly lovely place to visit come fall. Geneva is the second most populous city in Switzerland and is the most populous city of Romandy. Called the capital of peace, Geneva hosts the European headquarters of the United Nations, as well as several other international organizations. The small city is home to a considerable number of international expatriates, bringing a multicultural feel to the city. Geneva's streets reflect the city's rich history and beautiful architecture, and each neighborhood has its own character. The city rests gracefully along the edge of a vast lake, its reflective waters mirroring both sky and skyline in a seamless union of nature and design. Autumn light softens the outlines of the surrounding peaks, casting a golden glow that enhances the city's serene and refined character. Everywhere, clean lines and carefully preserved facades create a sense of order that blends harmoniously with the natural landscape. At night, the city glows with a gentle radiance as reflections from streetlights and buildings shimmer across the still surface of the lake. Perched on slopes that descend gracefully toward a great lake, a city of elegance and vitality unfolds beneath Alpine skies. Its atmosphere carries the charm of a hillside town, while still resonating with the pulse of a cultural and intellectual hub. Often called Switzerland's San Francisco, Lausanne is impossibly pretty. With mild to warm weather, this season is a wonderful month to walk the surrounding hills and mountains with scenic trails offering breathtaking views of the Alps and Lake Geneva. The wealth of its cultural life is exceptional, while its modest size keeps it on an eminently human scale. Nestled on the shores of Lake Geneva, it offers a blend of ancient and modern history, culture, and natural beauty. Lausanne, as Switzerland's fourth largest city, is known as an Olympic city, a sustainable city, and a hub for arts and education. Its quality of life and economic attractiveness are other assets that make Lausanne a wonderful place to live. Lausanne's hillside setting creates a natural amphitheater where rooftops cascade toward the lake, framed by sweeping Alpine horizons. From above, the clustered buildings reveal a patchwork of roofs and facades that gleam differently under shifting daylight. Architectural harmony is achieved through centuries of layering, where Gothic, neoclassical, and modern elements coexist with understated elegance. Have you ever imagined a lake stretched like a silver ribbon between towering Alpine peaks, its waters calm and reflective? Tucked quietly in the eastern part of Switzerland, the lake rests in a narrow valley framed by rugged mountains on both sides. Its surface mirrors the jagged cliffs and forested slopes, creating a scene of tranquil harmony that feels far removed from the bustle of everyday life. The Walensee, also known as Lake Walen and Lake Wallenstadt, is one of the larger lakes in Switzerland. Located in the east of the country, about 2/3 of its area are in the canton of St. Gallen and about 1/3 in the canton of Glarus. Its name means Lake of the Walhaz, since in the early Middle Ages, Walensee formed the linguistic border between the Alemanni and the Romansh people. The lake lies in a valley between the Appenzell Alps to the north and the Glarus Alps to the south. It has a long east-west extension, but is relatively narrow in north-south direction, with a surface area of 9.3 square miles. The water stretches smoothly along the valley, its deep blue surface broken only by gentle ripples that shimmer in the sunlight. Steep cliffs rise abruptly from the shoreline, their rocky faces etched with patterns carved by centuries of wind and rain. The Lavaux Vineyard Terraces, stretching for about 30 kilometers along the south-facing northern shores of Lake Geneva. The history of Lavaux Vineyard Terraces dates back to the 11th century, when monks from the nearby Abbey of Saint-Maurice began cultivating grapes in the region. Over time, the terraced vineyards were constructed, and they have been continuously maintained ever since. It is an outstanding example of a centuries-long interaction between people and their environment, developed to optimize local resources. At 800 hectares, the terraced vineyards of the UNESCO region Lavaux form Switzerland's largest contiguous vineyard area, with terrace after terrace offering magnificent views. It benefits from a temperate climate, but the southern aspect of the terraces, with the reflection of the sun in the lake and the stone walls, gives a Mediterranean character to the region. The terraces rise in gentle, orderly steps, following the natural contours of the hillside with precision and grace. From above, the terraces form a mosaic of greens and browns, each layer distinct yet harmonizing with its neighbors. Carefully cultivating their vines for generation upon generation, whole families of vine growers have shaped these beautiful vineyard terraces. The unique beauty of this landscape has seeped into the soul of visitors, just as it has fascinated the many artists who lived in the little picturesque villages. Dating back to the 13th century, the castle is now a museum covering 8 centuries of regional architecture, history, and culture, and sits amidst a wonderfully scenic panorama. The Castle of Gruyères has been standing proudly atop a verdant hill at the foot of the impressive Fribourg Pre-Alps since the 13th century. These days, the medieval fortress houses prestigious collections that bear witness to its long and eventful history. The Castle of Gruyères, located in the medieval town of Gruyères, Fribourg, is one of the most famous in Switzerland. The building was built between 1270 and 1282, following the typical square plan of the fortifications in Savoy. Its thick stone walls rise with a quiet strength, each block carefully fitted to endure centuries of weather and time. A gentle mist often rises around the castle, curling through the towers and softening the sharp lines of its stone walls. If one follows the winding paths of the Alps far enough, a serene expanse of water appears, cradled by towering peaks and quiet valleys. Nestled within a tranquil alpine basin, the lake reflects the changing skies with a clarity that seems almost untouched by time. Its calm surface and the surrounding mountains create a scene of profound stillness, inviting visitors to pause and absorb the peaceful beauty of the region. Here, nature's quiet grandeur is expressed in every ripple of the water and every shadow cast by the soaring cliffs. Lake Lungern is a natural lake situated in the canton of Obwalden. It is the second largest lake in Obwalden, and its name derived from the nearby town of Lungern. The lake is surrounded by magnificent mountain peaks, and its unique character makes it an amazing destination for anyone wishing to spend time in the Alps. The lake is drained by the Saar River, which flows through the Sarnersee and into Lake Lucerne. The lake was originally much larger and covered a large part of the valley it is situated in. Starting in 1836, its level was lowered by 118 feet through an artificial drainage tunnel with a length of 1,250 feet. The former fishing village of Morcote is situated on the shore of Lake Lugano and is undoubtedly one of the most frequently photographed places in Ticino. It was not without just cause that picturesque Morcote was voted Switzerland's most beautiful village in 2016. The overall appearance of Morcote is characterized by its division into two parts, a secular part on the lake and an ecclesiastical part on the slope. The row of houses by the lake, with their magnificent arcades, is one of the most distinctive features of Morcote and characterizes the view of the village from the lake in particular. Morcote is first mentioned historically in 926 as Murco, which comes from the Latin Morai Caput, meaning head of the hill. During the 19th century, tourism grew into a major industry in Morcote. In fact, the picturesque village on Lake Lugano is part of the Swiss Federal Inventory of sites worthy of protection. With its characteristic small alleys, the arcades of old patrician homes, valuable architectural monuments, and its natural beauty, Morcote is considered the Pearl of Silesia. The village rises gently from the lake, its terraced houses clinging to the slope in a harmonious layered pattern. From every angle, the village presents a picture of serene elegance, where architecture and nature coexist in quiet, enduring harmony. Lucerne is located in the heart of Switzerland on Lake Lucerne at the gateway to central Switzerland. The capital of the canton of the same name, it is one of the most attractive destinations in Europe with its many sights. With a population of approximately 82,000 people, Lucerne is the most populous city in central Switzerland and a nexus of economics, transport, culture, and media in the region. One of the city's landmarks is the Chapel Bridge, a wooden bridge first erected in the 14th century. Its triangular roof shelters a walkway lined with historic paintings, while the water tower rises beside it as part of the bridge's original fortifications. The official language of Lucerne is German, but the main spoken language is the local variant of the Alemannic Swiss-German dialect, Lucerne German. The city's name was derived from the Benedictine monastery of Saint Léodegar, founded in the 8th century. From the nearby fishing village grew a city, probably charted about 1178, whose inhabitants were originally serfs of the monastery. After the opening of the St. Gotthard Pass, Lucerne developed into an important trade center between the Upper Rhine and Lombardy. Lucerne was for a time the capital of the Helvetic Republic, resuming its status as the cantonal capital in 1803. The Matterhorn, majestic and awe-inspiring, it stretches proudly to a height of 4,478 meters, showing just why it is the world's most photographed mountain. The Matterhorn is a mountain of the Alps, straddling the main watershed and border between Switzerland and Italy. It is a large, near-symmetric pyramidal peak in the extended Monte Rosa area of the Pennine Alps. Sometimes referred to as the Mountain of Mountains, it has become an indelible emblem of the Alps and is one of the highest summits in the Alps and Europe. The Matterhorn has 4 faces, each roughly oriented toward one of the 4 cardinal points. Three of these are on the Swiss side of the border and watershed, while the south face lies on the Italian side. It remained unclimbed after most of the other great Alpine peaks had been attained and became the subject of an international competition for the summit. The Matterhorn is mainly composed of gneisses from the Dent Blanche nappe, lying over ophiolites and sedimentary rocks of the Penninic nappes. The mountain's current shape is the result of cirque erosion due to multiple glaciers diverging from the peak, such as the Matterhorn Glacier at the base of the north face. The Matterhorn has been part of the Swiss Federal Inventory of Natural Monuments since 1983. With a height of nearly 300 meters, Staubbach Falls is the third highest waterfall in Switzerland. In the summer, warm winds swirl the waters around, so that the falls spray in all directions. Early on, romantics and nature lovers made a pilgrimage to Staubbach Falls at Lauterbrunnen, one of the highest free-falling waterfalls in Europe. The poet Johann Wolfgang von Goethe is said to have been inspired to write his poem, Song of the Spirits Over the Waters, by the falls. The Staubbach Falls is perhaps the most famous of the 72 waterfalls in Lauterbrunnen Valley. The waterfall drops from a hanging valley that ends in overhanging cliffs above the Weiße Lütschein. The stream, on reaching the verge of the rocky walls of the valley, forms a cascade so high that it is almost lost in spray before it reaches the level of the valley. After rain, and early in the season when fed by melting snow, Staubbach Falls is very striking. The water descends in a single, graceful motion, tracing a silver ribbon through the air before dissolving into fine mist. The cliff face behind the cascade is dark and sheer, its rough texture contrasting with the softness of the flowing water. High among the rugged peaks, where the air turns clear and cold, a sheet of turquoise water rests in tranquil perfection. Cradled by towering cliffs and quiet alpine meadows, it mirrors the sky with a purity untouched by time. Hidden within the grandeur of the Bernese Alps, this lake reveals itself as both a sanctuary of calm and a masterpiece of nature's artistry. The lake is also known as the Jewel of Kandersteg. With its turquoise blue water and unique natural scenery, Lake Oeschinen is a top destination in the Bernese Oberland. Oeschinen Lake is a mountain lake in the Bernese Oberland, Switzerland, located above the village of Kandersteg. It lies at an elevation of 5,177 feet, covers 0.43 square miles, and reaches a maximum depth of 184 feet. Since 2007, it has formed part of the Swiss Alps Jungfraujoch UNESCO World Heritage Site. The intact mountain lake is fed by the glacial streams of the 3,000 mountains, Blümlisalp, Oeschinenhorn, Frundenhorn, and Doldenhorn. The location between the mountains makes the attraction of the Oeschinensee. At dawn, a thin veil of mist glides over the lake's surface, blurring the edges of the cliffs and lending the water a quiet, ethereal stillness. Chillon Castle, as we know it today, is the culmination of several centuries of construction and redevelopment. The rocky island on which the castle sits was both a form of natural protection and a strategic position to control passage from the north to the south of Europe. The castle took on the oval shape of the genuine island upon which it was built. It also took its name from the rock. The word Chillon meant rocky platform in an ancient language. Chillon Castle is located on a rock on the banks of Lake Geneva. The water castle is the most visited historic building in Switzerland. For nearly 4 centuries, Chillon was the residence and profitable toll station of the Counts of Savoy. The rock island between Lake Geneva and the steep looming mountains was inhabited even in prehistoric times. The castle of Chillon is built on the island of Chillon, a small, steep-sided oval limestone rock that advances into Lake Geneva between Montreux and Villeneuve. Surrounded by a natural moat, the castle can be accessed via the lake from all sides. Its light-colored walls rise directly from the water, giving the impression that the fortress floats, suspended between the depths below and the alpine sky above. The harmony between nature and human ingenuity is evident everywhere, from historic architecture to innovative infrastructure. Switzerland's landscapes invite both adventure and reflection, offering experiences that awaken the senses and calm the spirit. From shimmering lakes and soaring peaks to charming villages and modern cities, every corner of the country tells a story. Whether wandering through forests, climbing alpine ridges, or exploring museums, each moment feels timeless and extraordinary.